This is Plant-Based Briefing. If 97% of us are fiber deficient, why isn't anyone talking about it? By Alli English at balanced.org. I'm Marian Erickson. This is the curated content plant-based podcast where I narrate a variety of articles on plant-based and vegan living with permission in about 10 minutes or less every weekday. And I'm pleased to have permission from Balanced to share their content. So now let's get to today's plant-based briefing. If 97% of us are fiber deficient, why isn't anyone talking about it? By Alli English at balanced.org. No one's talking about the real nutrition emergency, fiber. In a country where nearly everything comes with a nutrition label and every new health trend makes headlines, it's shocking that we're missing the mark on one of the most essential nutrients for our health. Dietary fiber found in fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains is crucial for everything from digestive health to preventing heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. And yet, up to 97% of children and adolescents in the U.S. are fiber deficient. Fiber deficiency is a public health crisis. It's linked to chronic diseases that are hitting Americans earlier and harder than ever before. However, fiber-rich foods remain criminally overlooked in our diets, and notably in our school meals. Meanwhile, scroll through social media and you'll find one macronutrient getting all the love: protein. From fitness influencers to snack brands, everything seems to be protein-packed, protein-forward, or high-protein approved. But here's the thing. Americans already eat more than enough protein. This obsession has come at a cost. While we overconsume protein, especially from animal sources, we're drastically under-consuming fiber, a nutrient that actually is in short supply and is far more protective for long-term health. So why the silence? One big reason: fiber isn't profitable. You can't patent a black bean. You can't slap a label on broccoli and mark up the price. Whole plant foods, the richest sources of fiber, aren't driving big foods' profits. Processed snacks and ultra-refined foods are. And that's exactly what makes up more than 60% of the standard American diet. Even the USDA, while acknowledging fiber as a nutrient of concern, sets no minimum fiber standard for school meals. This gap means millions of children who rely on school breakfast and lunch are missing out on essential nutrition that could fuel their academic success and lifelong health. We are changing the narrative. We launched the Focus on Fiber campaign in 2023 to sound the alarm on this neglected nutrient. Our white paper, Closing the Fiber Gap in School Meals, linked here, offers clear, evidence-based policy recommendations to fix it, like setting a fiber standard in school meal programs and making plant-rich meals more accessible. Fiber is the next big trend. It's paramount, and it's time we treat it that way. Share our white paper, linked here, through your networks, and let's put fiber where it belongs, front and center on our plates and in our public policies. You just listened to If 97% of us are fiber deficient, why isn't anyone talking about it? By Alli English at balanced.org, and I'm your host, Marian Erickson. I always put a link to the original post in the show notes, so from there you can find this white paper that Balanced has created called Closing the Fiber Gap in School Meals, Policy Options to Promote Fiber Adequacy in Children. It's a great resource. I'll read this short table of contents to give you an idea of what's covered, but it starts with a background, then fiber in school meals, novel case studies, policy considerations, policy alternatives, trade-offs, additional considerations, and recommendations. So if you want to consider making a change for the better in your school's meals, this is a great resource to help you. Or if you just want more information, or perhaps you want to make a change in your workplace meals or local hospital meals, well, that one might be a challenge. But feel free to check that out and tune in tomorrow for another brief article on fiber from Balanced, called Fiber on a Budget, Affordable Fiber-Rich Foods for All Families and Kids. So please share this episode with anyone who might benefit, and thanks for listening.